How did Santa Claus, Indiana get its name? Okay, we have to go to 1849 when the town was established. 7 years later, they decided they wanted a post office in town. So they applied to the Postal Service to have one established. The post office replied to try another name. The reason was because they tried under the name of Santa Fe. There was already another Santa Fe in Indiana, it turned out. So it took several city council meetings. They bickered back and forth, trying to figure out on a name they could agree on. They decided on the name of Santa Claus. So they applied to the post office accepted, and 1895, after several years of having it under the name of Santa Claus, 2 words, they changed it to Santa Claus, 1 word. So that went on for 33 years until 1928, when they decided to change it back to Santa Claus with 2 words. That was because the postmaster had noticed there was a lot of mail that had that name on it, and what happened was he wanted to promote the name of Santa Claus, and what happened was it worked. So they changed it back to Santa Claus, 2 words. Well, from there, they started really getting a lot of mail because of the postmark. They were getting mail, and they still do to this day, thousands of letters from around the world. And what happened was, even today, they will hand stamp the cancellation stamp on the stamp stating Santa Claus, Indiana, but they will also have what's called elves do that. They also have people that will reply to every kid. So if somebody writes a letter, some kid writes a letter to Santa Claus, Indiana, they're going to get a response. So this went on for quite a while. So after 1928, by 1935, they had built a brick cotton candy castle, which supposedly was the first themed attraction in the United States. Fast forward to 1946, they had something called Santa Claus Land, which is now called Holiday World, that was created, and that was supposedly the first Santa Claus themed, or first actually any theme park in the world, they say. Now, supposedly, even today, the roller coaster there is still voted the #1 wooden roller coaster in the world. So kudos to them. So they've had a lot of history there. Now, there was actually a couple of businessmen that were fighting, and they were trying to do everything they could to develop the town. So one of them erected a 22-foot high Santa Claus on a hill in the town. In the meantime, like and subscribe. Fair winds and following seas.